On August 10th, 1977, David Berkowitz, the infamous son of Sam, opened his eyes to what would unknowingly become the final morning of his freedom. The sun rising over Yonkers looked ordinary. The world outside his window sounded the same. But behind the scenes, detectives were already stitching together the final threads of a manhunt that had consumed New York City for more than a year. That morning, around 9 a.m., Berkowitz stepped out of his apartment and walked toward his Ford Galaxy. He moved with a strange, nervous energy, his shoulders tight, his eyes darting around like he expected someone to jump out and confront him. Neighbors later said he seemed distant, pacing around his car over and over, as if trying to convince himself everything was still under control. But in reality, the control he thought he had was slipping away fast. For months, the entire NYPD had been chasing the son of Sam. Thousands of officers, endless nights, countless false leads, until finally, the smallest detail broke the case open. A parking ticket. Investigators had found it near one of the shootings. A car parked illegally. A plate number that stood out. And when they ran it, every clue began pointing to only one man. By afternoon, detectives were on the move, comparing handwriting, matching statements, following every trace straight to Berkowitz's door. The hunt was closing in. As the sun began to set over the city, New Yorkers walked the streets unaware that the man who had terrorized them was now just hours from being caught. Meanwhile, police units quietly surrounded Berkowitz's neighborhood. Officers took positions near staircases, hallways, and exits. They weren't taking chances, not with a killer like this. By 10 p.m., Berkowitz was sitting inside his car, alone in the driver's seat. The street was dim, almost silent. He ate a sandwich, staring out the windshield as if waiting for something he couldn't explain. He didn't see the officers approaching. He didn't hear the footsteps getting closer. He didn't notice the guns raised in the dark. Then suddenly, flashlights exploded through the window. "Police, don't move." Berkowitz looked up, blinked, and in a calm voice that stunned everyone, he said, "Well, you got me." No chase, no panic, no last attempt to escape. The man who had shaken New York to its core surrendered without a fight, ending one of the biggest manhunts in American history in a moment as quiet as a whisper. His final 24 hours of freedom were not chaotic. They were empty, paranoid, and slowly closing in on him like a shadow he could no longer outrun. And just like that, the son of Sam ended his last day as a free man with 6 simple words, and a city finally breathed again. Subscribe for more chilling true crime stories.